stances taken by the offensive lineman, something you just never see in any other setup. And Halliday comes out, and a little broken tackle. Freshman back Caldwell is getting the bulk of the snaps here in the first quarter for Washington State. Halliday pressured, got rid of the ball. Got outside and threw. Two backs now, Caldwell and Winston. Well, high arcing ball, hoping for a play in the end zone, and it goes out the back of the end zone. Isaiah Marks.
Take a look at the bottom of the screen. They're running a go route with a post to get the safety out of there. This ball's thrown up, really no chance for any type of completion there. It was thrown outside, and you know, that's what he says, it was out of context.
After further review, the ruling is the defender did maintain control of the ball with the foot down in the end zone.
Wow.
Therefore, the result is a touchback. First down.
Wow, how about that play for Kevin?
The last interception, he didn't read the coverage, he threw the ball too far, and it was intercepted.
Now throwing the deep ball down the field, and it is incomplete. It looked for a moment like Wilson had made a turnover, and that's when we saw the ball.
We get another look here. It certainly looks like he has the ball, hits the ground. Of course, we can't see the other side of him to see if the ball comes out or is jarred upon impact, but here we go. I think that's a completed pass.
And this gets into the...
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. Completed pass, first down.
Hit, and the Cougars are at midfield. Caldwell and Winston flank Halliday, and Caldwell got a hit up the middle. And he is... Pressure coming, and that ball thrown up and intercepted. Halliday last Saturday in Corvallis.
Just throwing a straight go route up the sideline, overthrows.
You're right, the tight ends can get overlooked. That's happened before. We've seen a lot of pretty good tight ends out there. A lot of space. So now 3rd and a yard. Wilson's isolated left, one-on-one against Steve Williams, and Toole's going to go to him. And Williams breaks it up. Man, that's as big time a DB play ask as you can make of Steve Williams.
And what you'd like is this ball to be out in front of Marquise Wilson a little more. You get that ball out there.
Quarterbacks and players in this program history. Second quarter starts with a Cougar first down. Carl Winston and a flag. That came from the referee. Ran the ball down the field. Jeff Toole continuing and throws that inside screen and racing all the way in. Club level seating. Entire new press box facility as Toole throws over the middle, and that's going to be... Leon Brooks in the game as a back going to go out in the pattern. And Toole throws it out of the 5-yard line, and another terrific breakup by Steve Williams on Marquise Wilson.
They had exactly what they wanted. They've got him right here. He runs the post. Safety's way off. The ball's delivered, and a great defensive play by Steve Williams.
It was very difficult. He got his hand in there and broke it up very nicely.
Now Toole throwing it out. Well, that was a nice throw. Just Cal rushing 5 and a stop route. Perfectly thrown to Wilson.
First in the top, and Wilson runs a nice route. He just goes, and now watch this stop, the back shoulder throw. Well conceived.
We're seeing run today. So now the Cougars first and goal. And that ball is free. And let's see what that...
On that spread, some of these passing lanes will come open now.
Wilson up top. Wilson throws, and he didn't catch it. Flags down.
So it's the second man in. Williams on the coverage. Does a nice job, but
there it is, yeah.
Coming in helmet to helmet, and you can see that Sebastian does put his helmet down. Hard to tell, though, that it was an intent.
Trying to defend that talented wide receiver, but he's doing a good job. He's all over the place.
So now Wilson is out, and out in the screen, they can't get the throw to Leon.
19th in all those categories.
3rd down and goal. And Toole's got a man. And
Oh, absolutely, yeah. They can squeeze it down, they can slide it, but it's just tough with that much room down.
Good throw here, and
You should do defensively, and now I've seen A-gaps attacked very hard.
Toole just gets out of the pocket of the head, and both Caldwell and Wilson likely are facing that for Washington State. That ball, that was close to being a big first down. Something good to happen. That's kind of following the point I was getting with Glenn. Something to give him some spark here. Toole. One to his left, going to go to the sideline, and wisely gets out. 31 yards on that pass play. Short gain there. Had a chance to go to Boise State. Boise State, Oregon State. And chose to come play in Washington State. And Toole does a nice job to buy time.
You shrink that field down. It's obviously very tough with the spread offense to succeed in the red zone.
And Toole trying to whistle that into Christoph Williams.
Pass interference. Defense number 1. By rule, the ball will be placed at the 2-yard line with an automatic first down.
Steve Williams doesn't like that call, and we'll take a look and see. Ball is in the air. Here's a little better look at a little. I guess he might have had his left arm around it.
Suddenly giving California reason to fear. That ball tipped in the air. Ooh, Chris McCain. Running back Teandre Caldwell and their brilliant receiver Marquise Wilson both out, knocked out of this game in the first half. Toole down the middle. Oh, and a close one.
This ball, tight window he's got to throw to. He's got safety over the top. In Avery Sebastian, a guy who's hit a lot of folks.
Washington State needs 10. 4-5 rush, pressure forcing Toole. Looking up the field for Bartoloni, and he throws it out of bounds. Toole running. MacArthur, the all-time leader in Cal football history. And quarter in which there were 2 interceptions thrown by the starter, Connor Halliday. Toole has generated some drives. And now going deep. He's got a man. Oh, and a terrific play again by Steve Williams.
Every receiver. Now it appears that he was beat, but he made great catch-up time. The ball hung a little on Toole. That allowed Williams to get there. I'll tell you what, this guy's showing up tonight.
Yeah, I see a little clip of the right arm there, but and by the time the foul is tacked on, that becomes a 40-yard play for Washington State. Toole going up in the air for Christoph Williams, and he can't separate them. So 3rd down here. Dominique Williams isolated left, 3 receivers right. That's where Toole's throwing, but he overthrows.
Maybe it's Holiday, but trying to make the smart play.
Bartolone, and that ball's going to be ruled incomplete. And Myers and Bartolone seem to be running just about every play. Toole with a lot of time, and that ball, oh, Steve Williams almost
Raped on guys. He is doing so well at matching them stride for stride. He just breaks on the ball, does a good job of getting himself in.
He has to be a candidate for Defensive Player of the Week the way he's played tonight. In the first half, that was against Marquise Wilson in man coverage. Making.
And what point is that decision made? Well, when you're down and
Toole completes.
Talk about we moved the ball well. You've got to score. We've seen it time and again with good offensive teams between the two.
The number earlier, the passes thrown by distance by Washington State on the season. And that knocked out of Simone's hand.
To the ground, his helmet would still be on.
And we saw several other games today where there was no common sense employed as Halliday comes off the bench, hits Simone. And Simone's spinning off California tackle. Toole did a nice job of just escaping it. All right, 1st and goal for Washington State. And that back corner throw, oh, that's a nice.
Second one of the day, they run the cross. Throw over, did it not.
Here's Toole back to work. He fires a quick shot to Dominique Williams. Patience. Tool high and through the hands of.
Coach Lee said, we're not elaborate. We just got to do what we do.
As Red did, and the Trojans win in that incredibly tough stadium in Seattle. 3rd and 13. And out of bounds. Tool again.